Hey friends, it's Chad Goldwasser with Pure Gold Realty and living in Austin, Texas. Thanks so much for joining us for another episode where I'm going to talk about things I can't stand about real estate agents. Stick around till the end. I'm going to tell you the number one thing I can't stand about real estate agents and what you should look for. Welcome back to Living in Austin, Texas. When I was 23 years old, I was a bartender. I was looking for a way out of the restaurant business, and I decided I was going to start investing in real estate. I told my wife at the time, I'm going to get my real estate license so that I know more about real estate and so that I can do it better and understand more as I'm investing in homes. And I got my real estate license and I started selling real estate. I wanted to be the best there ever was in real estate because what I do is important. Why is real estate important to me, and why is it important to me to be legendary? Most people on this planet, their home is their biggest asset, and they're putting it in the hands of agents or salespeople that truly don't know what they're doing. So today, I'm gonna share with you some of the reasons I can't stand real estate people and things that you should look for when you're hiring someone to buy or sell a home. Number one thing I can't stand about real estate salespeople is laziness. They don't want to do the work. You're paying me a good amount of money to help you get the best price on your property or to help you find the best home. And what laziness in real estate looks like is they're not studying and learning the market. They are not taking care of their clients in the way that they should be taken care of, and they're just being lazy. It is easy to stand above the crowd in real estate because most people don't want to do the work. They just want to get the paycheck. That is not the kind of real estate agent that I love. And it's one of the number one things I can't stand about real estate agents. They're lazy. The number two thing I can't stand about real estate agents, or people in general, I guess, dishonesty. I always tell people one of the reasons I've been successful in real estate is I'm very honest with people about the pricing on their homes and about the condition of their homes. I will study and look around at everything that is for sale, that is pending, and that has closed in the past year in that area to help them to totally understand the market and be truly honest with them about where they should make their offer on that property. The number one thing that will help you get your home sold is the correct price. And agents, they will be dishonest with a seller to get the listing because they want to have a sign in the yard, they want to feel busy, and they will overprice that home. And that's another thing I can't stand about real estate agents is they overprice properties. It's what I call buying the listing. If I go in and I'm talking to a seller and I share with them the market and the obvious price on that property is $1 million, but they want to get 1.3 or 1.5, they can find an agent that will come in and agree to that pricing and buy the listing. You do not want to do this. It is a critical mistake. Overpricing homes is a critical mistake, and it's the second reason that I can't stand real estate agents. They overprice properties. The number three reason I can't stand real estate agents, they lack follow through. They don't do what they say they're going to do. I think one of the most important things that we can do as real estate agents is to follow up on things that we said we're going to do and follow through and actually do them. I see a ton of real estate agents out there that are over-promising and under-delivering. I think one of the keys to being a great real estate agent and to hiring a real estate agent is they actually do what they say they're going to do. They have a system and a process in place to help you get the best price for your home and to help you find a home. I believe consumers out there think that all real estate agents are the same sometimes. It's not true. Agents that follow up and follow through are few and far between. I was recently talking to a new client of mine who had been listed with another agent, and that agent had given them a sheet of things that they were going to do, and she shared it with me. And on that sheet was a lot of words, a lot of bullshit. I understood what they were saying, but no consumer would understand what they were saying. And it was a lot of BS. Number three, agents that follow through. Number four, they don't pay attention to the details. The devil is in the details in real estate. The devil is in the details in listing and marketing your home, cleaning off the water heater, cleaning off the air conditioning unit, getting on your hands and knees and scrubbing baseboards, having the home cool when someone walks in the door, having the lights on, making sure that everything is bright and open, that shades are open. I see so many times that agents are not sharing with their clients to pay attention to the details. When you're listing or buying a home, make sure that your agent pays attention to the details. Look at the way they dress. Look at the way they speak. Look at their systems and their processes for getting your home sold. If they're not paying attention to the details and the way they dress and the way that they present themselves and the way that they study and learn the market, they're probably not gonna pay attention to the details in your home sale and help you get the best price. And truly, what do you want when you're selling a home? To get the best price. What do you want when you're buying a home? To get the best deal. Make sure your agent is paying attention to the details. Number next, they don't guide and lead their clients. You buy or sell a home. Most people buy or sell a home 3, maybe at the most 10 times in their life. Our job as real estate agents, the agent that walks into your home, their job is to guide you and lead you the entire way. It is my job to lead and guide you to make the right decisions. I learn how to help lead my clients with the words that I speak and the process that I go through when I'm meeting with them to help them get the best price, which leads to the next thing that I hate and can't stand about some real estate agents. They don't have a systematic process designed to get their clients the best price for their home. They don't have a systematic process of how they will educate their buyers and find them the best price and the best property out there. What do I mean by systematic process? I mean, I thoroughly interview the client before I go to their home. I understand what they paid for the property, how long they've owned it, what updates they've done, if they've been studying and learning the market, what would be an acceptable selling price to them, what are the top 3 things that they're looking for from me as their agent. I'm asking all the questions up front so that I can serve them at the highest level. What's the next step in the process? The next step in the process is that I do a thorough analysis of the market. I'm not only looking at the past 90-day sales in their neighborhood, I am looking at the active listings on the market in the entire city. How many homes are there on the market? How does that compare to last year? What is the month's worth of inventory? If you don't know the month's worth of inventory and what that means, call me, DM me, text me, email me, and I'll let you know. And click subscribe. But understanding the numbers, understanding how many homes are on the market in their particular neighborhood, understanding how many homes are pendings, what is the price per square foot of the actives, the pendings, and the sold properties. Everything is systematized. The number, whatever thing I can't stand about real estate agents is they don't have a system and a process to get their clients the best price for their home. The next thing that I can't stand about real estate agents is they allow their egos to get in the way of a deal. In real estate, you can make a lot of money if you treat people well, if you take care of your clients, if you are dedicated to your profession, you can make a lot of money. And when people make a lot of money, sometimes they get a big ego. And then they want to prove themselves to other agents. They want to prove themselves to clients. And they let that ego get in the way of actually getting deals done. My job as your real estate agent is to get the deal done. It's to find you buyers that want to purchase your home. When I'm helping you buy a home, it's to find you a great property that you love and then to help negotiate the best price and help bring people together. I never want my ego to get in the way of a deal getting done. The next thing that I can't stand about real estate agents is they bring a negative attitude to a portion of the transaction or a negotiation within the transaction. I bring positive energy to my transactions, and I work to do that with the agents. There's a lot of things that can go wrong in a real estate transaction. There are a lot of emotions. There's a lot of challenges. There's a lot of negotiations. And when an agent brings a negative attitude to some part of that negotiation, it can kill a deal. And my job is, once I get your property under contract, or once I find you a home that you want to buy, it's to get that deal to closing. So how do we do that? When things are challenging, we get things done. So I have what I call the 0.01% principle. And here's what that means. When 99.9% of a deal is challenging, I focus on the 0.01% that is good, and I get everyone else focused on that to get us through rough negotiations, to get us to closing. Don't allow your agent to bring a negative attitude to a transaction. The next thing I can't stand about real estate agents, they are not dedicated to their craft. Back to what I was saying earlier, you're paying me a lot of money to get you the best price for your property. You're paying me a lot of money to be the best at what I do. You're putting your biggest asset in my hands. I need to be dedicated to my craft. I believe I am one of the best real estate agents on the planet. That's not arrogance. That's my belief, because I've dedicated my life to it for 28 years. I have dedicated my life to mastering my craft. And it frustrates me about real estate agents that they are not dedicated to their craft. Many people's biggest asset, I don't care whether it's a 200, a 500, a 1 million, a 5 million, a 20 million, $100 million asset. You are putting that in the hands of someone, and that's a big asset. People are giving agents their biggest asset, and it is our job to dedicate ourselves to master our craft and help you get the most profit possible. Look for an agent that has mastered their craft, that is dedicated to their craft. Another thing, they text instead of talk. If we're working together, I want to know how you like to be communicated with, but when we're negotiating a deal, I want to talk. I want to hear the other agent on the other line. I want to be speaking to my clients as much as possible. There's one agent in town here. All that agent does is communicate by text, and it frustrates me so bad because things get lost in translation. We need to talk. Make sure that you have an agent that communicates with you, not only by text, but by a phone call. Another thing to look for, and another thing to look out for, and another thing I can't stand about real estate agents is they use kitschy marketing things that they will never actually do to get you to sign the listing agreement. A good friend of mine, he called me and he shared with me that his sister was in a really desperate position and that she had listed her home with someone else, and he got the listing agreement to me. On that listing agreement, it said that they would not only list the property in the multiple listing service, but they would market it to their exclusive list of buyers through their buyer email text system. It was just a bunch of words, bullshit. I knew that they probably didn't actually do this. They're using kitschy phrases or other types of marketing schemes to get you to sign the listing with them. The truth is, the number one thing that's going to get your home sold is pricing it correctly. The number two thing, having it in the best condition. And the number three thing is having an agent on your side with a system that's designed to get you the best price for the property. So don't fall for kitschy, goofy marketing strategies that agents aren't doing. I'm gonna get to the number one thing that I can't stand about real estate agents in just a minute. But the next thing that I cannot stand, agents that are willing to drop their fee. People tell me all the time, well, this agent came in and they said they would drop their fee. I say, did they do that immediately? Because if they're dropping their fee that quickly and they can't negotiate on their own behalf, how strongly are they going to be when they're negotiating on your behalf? So agents that are sloppy, agents that don't believe in their value, be careful of those agents. And now, the number one thing I cannot stand about real estate agents. They care more about their paycheck than they do about their clients. Real estate is a business where a lot of people get their real estate license thinking, well, I can sell $1 million property and I'll make X dollars. That's a lot of money. That's more than I've ever made in a month in my life. And the truth is, they're looking at the paycheck versus the person. Agents that are the best in the world care about their clients before they care about the paycheck. They put the people before the paycheck and they care about their clients. I love people. When I got into this business, I loved serving people. The agent that you choose, and one of the things that I cannot stand about agents is that they care about the paycheck more than they care about the people. Look for an agent that cares. There you have it, the top reasons I can't stand real estate agents, and the reason I love the ones that actually pay attention to these things. Real estate is an incredible industry. I love what I do, and I appreciate when consumers understand what I do. And hopefully this episode of Living in Austin, Texas, gave you some more insight into what you should look for when hiring the best real estate agent, and what you should love and appreciate when you get a great agent working for you. And if you ever need to buy, sell, or invest in real estate in Austin, Texas, or anywhere on the planet, give me a call, DM me, email me, text me, and subscribe to this channel. Tell your friends, and give me a call if I can ever help you buy or sell real estate. Have an awesome day. Chad Goldwasser, Pure Gold Realty.